Plus, the best way to catch some good Z's.
Yeah. So we're going to count backwards, though, from 20 to 1 with our breaths. Usually by the time you get to like 10, you're out.
Hi there, welcome to Daytime. I'm Cindy Edwards.
And I'm Jen Holloway.
Did you have a good sleep last night? Hope you did. Do you have trouble sleeping? Maybe your brain won't shut off, or you find yourself tossing and turning, unable to get comfortable. Well, lack of sleep not only leaves us tired, but also increases our risk of serious health problems like diabetes and stroke, as well as depression, impaired judgment, and memory lapses. It's bad news.
It certainly is. But lucky for us and lucky for you, Daytime viewers, our yoga mobility trainer, Dana Santos, is here today to show us just a few minutes of yoga poses and some breathing that can help us fall asleep, but even better, stay asleep.
Absolutely.
Good to have you back, Dana. I did yoga last night and had the best sleep.
Yes.
It works.
That's excellent. Well, this is to do right before you get into your bed. Like, it's the last thing that you do.
Okay.
So, you mentioned the aches and pains that wake us, that inability to get comfortable. So I'd like to address that first. So we spend a lot of our day sitting. So that means that these hip flexors aggravate us, and they lock our pelvis in place, right? So you want to get out of that before you get into your bed. So we do that with, yoga. So a nice warrior one, but a gentle one. It doesn't have to be like really wide.
I should have my shoes off for this.
Well, do you wear your shoes to bed?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But I don't wear this either.
but these are flat, so it's fine. So what we do, though, this little variation, you're going to take your hand to your right hip. You'll take your left arm up, and then we're trying to stretch this left hip flexor, so let's just reach over to the side.
So you want your hips facing forward.
Right here, yes. The more that you can rotate this left hip forward, the more that you're going to feel that stretch. Do you feel it? It's beautiful.
I feel it.
Okay, and then exhale, bring that back down. Now, normally we do both sides, but in the interest of time, I want to show you all the moves.
Okay.
So the next one is...
Wait, I have to do that, just to even it out. Okay, there we go. All right.
Are you a Virgo?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, so the next one is, again, looking at our pelvis and then our low back from all the stress on your low back. You know, at the end of the day, we have a really tight low back, so we do what's called a functional squat. So you're going to inhale while you're here. Then exhale, put your hands out, drop your rib cage, and sit way back.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Can you leave your heels down?
No.
Now, if you can't, but that's a good example, you would hold onto your bed frame and you just fall back into this. And see how your low back?
How do you keep your heels on the ground, Cindy? You're
I
good
do
at this.
yoga. You just have to go a few times.
Okay, it's my second time.
So you start to focus on your breath. 5 long, deep breaths here. Again, in the interest of time, just take a couple. Nice. And then bring it back up.
Oh.
So Jen,
you hear the cracks?
I heard a crack.
Yeah, that's both mine.
You would hold onto your bed and hang back so you can really feel that stretch. But now we're ready to get in our beds.
Oh, let's get into a bed.
So I brought pillows for you guys. And then the pillow there is really important because you're going to throw that under your legs. And then ultimately, when you fall asleep, you're going to put it between your legs if you're a side sleeper. Okay? So, but take the pillow, put it behind your head. So behind your head, and then legs up.
I actually fell asleep at yoga last night. That doesn't happen very often.
Oh, that's nice.
But that was at the end when you're supposed to fall asleep.
So now bring your knees up to your chest, and then any remaining tension we have, we're going to do a gentle twist to get rid of it. Let's interlace around our right kneecap. Take your left leg down. Now take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Your right arm out to the side. Take an inhale here, like into this right chest wall. And then exhale and rotate over to the left.
I've got some gear here.
Correct. Yeah.
It's in a bad spot. There we go.
So do you feel that we're wringing out like any of that side waist compression from all the sitting? And yeah, it's nice. Bring it back to center. And then for Cindy, being a Virgo, did you say?
No, I'm a Libra.
Oh, a Libra. Okay. We're going to do the other side.
We got to
so same thing. And then bring it over.
Oh boy, yeah, feel that.
All right, and then we're going to
Feel
come
that.
back to center. You usually hold it like 2 or 3 breaths.
I hope our daytime viewers are doing this too, by the way.
You know what?
You
This
should be
means-
on the floor doing this with us.
Basically, we're going to sleep
just so
through
you
the rest
know.
of the show. Thanks, Dana.
Yeah, we start the show with this. Everybody just
All right, last one. Here we go.
Okay, so the last one's really important. So you've heard of counting sheep when you're falling asleep. Well, I want you to count breaths. And the reason this is important is because it's going to be diaphragmatic breathing. That's rest and restore as opposed to fight or flight. Yeah. So we're going to count backwards, though, from 20 to 1 with our breaths. Usually by the time you get to like 10, you're out. So with every breath, you picture the number. So everybody, let's just take our first breath. Inhale, nice long, deep breath. Exhale, like a big sigh of relief. Then pause, no breath. This is important. And then just picture that 20. And now again, inhale. And then exhale. Pause, no breath. Picture 19. You have to close your eyes, Jen, to go to
Jen.
sleep.
I want to hear you sigh.
My brain never shuts off. This is hard.
Well, so your brain needs to focus on the numbers. If we take that overactive
I hate
brain,
numbers. I like words.
focus it on the okay, maybe you could do the quick brown fox.
Okay.
Yeah, just think the quick. Okay. But anyway, this is a simple meditative exercise that helps focus the brain on just one thing.
Okay.
Keep you in that deep breathing, parasympathetic nervous system, and then lull you to sleep.
All right. Cindy, can you host the rest of the show? I'm going to take a nap.
I'm napping.
All right.
I'm sleeping right now with my eyes open. Thank you, Dana.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That was great.
We appreciate it.
Sleepy. Try this tonight if you're having a hard time falling asleep. We'll be right back with more daytime. So, but feel free to have a nap.
Yeah.
Until we get back.